Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I'm in my kitchen coming to you, and I want to talk to you about something that you really need to hear. And that is, okay, I get it. You want to give up. You want to give up. You had a bad day, you had a bad week, you had a bad month, bad year, you lost your job, a relationship is destroyed, and all you can think about was all the negative, all the bad, and so you just want to give up. What's the use, right? And I want to tell you this loud and clear, look you right in the eye and say, life is not fair, my friend. You know that. You get it, right? You know life isn't fair. It's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. But when things don't turn out the way you want them to turn out, you want to feel better. You want to have a good job so you can support your family. Or you want to have a great relationship with your spouse and it just doesn't work the way you want it to. And the temptation is to completely give up, to not get out of bed, to stop all of your relationships and withdraw from the world and always think negatively. And let me tell you, if you focus on the negative all the time, it's going to get you depressed. And when you're depressed, you have no energy, you have no hope, you have no positivity or optimism left in you. And so you've got to keep going forward. I know when it comes to your emotions, you might be depressed or anxious, but you've got to find something in your day that you are productive with. You've got to keep putting one step in front of the other. If not, you're stuck. And worse, you could be going back, and you don't want that. So I don't know your situation, but I do know that if you give up, you've lost. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. And you've got to figure out how to make tomorrow better than today. You've got to figure out and have a mindset that it's not always going to be what you want it to be. It's not always going to turn out the way you want it to. And I know you can think that logically, but when it comes to reality and something really knocks you on your feet, could be a health issue, could be a death in the family that suddenly, out of nowhere, a loved one dies. What do? And so I want to encourage you, don't give up. Don't. There's a time to grieve. There's a time to take a break. But there's a time to keep moving forward. And that's what you need to do. So I want to challenge you. I don't know what you're going through, but my challenge to you is to think of the positive in this horrible negative thing that's happened to your life. Find the positive. And I know you might be thinking, well, that's easier said than done. I can't do that. What are you talking about? You don't know my situation. And you're right, I don't know your situation. But what I do know is if you don't work at it, and it's a mental work, just like physical work, just like exercising or weightlifting, you've got to do this emotionally. It's emotional fitness. And you've got to do it. Because you are stronger than you think you are, by the way. You are. Don't give up. Don't stop believing that you can do this. Now, does that mean if you don't give up, everything's going to come and develop the way you want it to? No. There's this job that you really want to get, and so you're going to really think positive, and I'm going to get this job. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. It just means that whether you get it or not, you're going to be okay. And when you feel like I want to quit, it's when you feel like you're not going to be okay. But the truth is, you will. So whatever your situation is, you're going to be okay. Keep working on mentally, emotionally, thinking of the positive, and keep moving. You might have to make a shift, a pivot. That's okay. Make a change. That's okay. Life is full of change. Life is full of pivots. But don't give up. Now, I want you to tell me what it is that you're stuck on. What is it that you are really wanting to give up on, something that happened to you, a dream that went through, I want to know in the comments. I want to know, because millions of people are in the same position as you. And they need to hear this too. You need to hear it. And you might need to hear this more than once. I need to hear this more than once. That's why I think this is so important for you. So if you have someone in your life that wants to give up, that's having a difficult time in their life, I want you to forward this to them. And I want them to hear this. I want them to see the truth. All right? It's for your good, and it's for the good of those around you. All right. Thank you. We'll catch you next time. Until next time, we'll come back to my kitchen. Bye.